Okay, so next up in the shop here, I got a Ranger 800, another one, and it just needs some smaller things done to it, and kind of already started just because I finally actually found my battery for my GoPro, so got that charged up, ready to go with it. Haven't missed much, and I know there's not much to remove a drive shaft on one of these because his drive shaft U-joints are completely out. This one's not so bad down here, but right here, this one's completely out, making a lot of noise in the front. So the easiest way I could find out how to do it was to, of course, remove your roll pin in the front, slide it back on the drive, or in the transmission there, on that shaft till it drops out of here, and then pull the drive shaft this way, move it forward, and it was not enough to slide all the way forward, so I did remove this axle, and the drive shaft comes up right in between and almost hits that, or just right next to the output shaft there. Polaris says you don't need to do that. All they say is you need to take it out and slide it that way, and you can remove it out, and you don't even take the belt box off. So that's what needs to be done up front. Then in the back here, to make more room, I just took the belt box cover off. So with that being said, then you can get it and it'll come up right through this area. You can just slide it out. With it being a Ranger and I mean, everything easy to work on it. If I knew what to do from the get-go without trying to do it on Polaris's way, it would have taken me probably 15 minutes. So get that out. This one here, we're just changing out the U-joints, like I said. His parking brake, got new pads for that coming, and his top valve cover gasket was leaking, so I cleaned that up a little bit just to be able to pull that cover off and change that up. It's getting fluids changed in it too, a service. So not much going on with this one though. Just a quick little upgrades. Oh, and then he also has a dual battery set up here, but it's not connected, so I'm just gonna run those in parallel for him. So it is confirmed that U-joint replacements are my least favorite thing to do. I would rather rebuild a motor, unsync a motor, or anything else versus changing out these U-joints because they're just not fun. Tried two different methods so far, and neither one of them work well, but got it out. Everything is cleaned up, out with the old and in with the new over here. Got all new. Bought one spare to keep on stock, but because all Polaris pretty much uses the same ones. So I'm gonna slap those in real quick and finish up the drive shaft and put it back in. And just to take care of his leaky valve cover gasket, just out with the old and with the new Polaris gasket. Clean out your channels, clean up the surfaces, we'll slap it back on. So while rebuilding this, just put new parking brake pads on there. I guess they changed it up in 2011, or this is a 2012, and I guess from 11 to 12 they did something stupid. Because there's usually a bolt going through here and a bolt going through there. That's the bolts that holds the bracket onto the caliper. Well, they ended up like riveting these that hold the pad on. They ended up like riveting it, so I had to cut it down, cut it out of there. Couldn't smash it out, can't undo it. So anyways, cut those down, and because of that I had to just cut down some more spacers for that. That's where the spring is going to ride and the brake pads are going to ride. Find two more bolts, and that way this is actually serviceable now compared to what it was. My brother-in-law's Ranger 800 is a 2010. It's serviceable. This one I suppose isn't. I don't know. Like I said, you had to grind down to get them out of there, but whatever, it's done now. Change brake pads.